The Galactic Weapons Effectiveness Database had never experienced an error of this magnitude. For 17 hours, the most sophisticated analysis systems in known space had been attempting to process a single entry, and the results kept coming back with the same impossible conclusion. Dr. Sevtar of the Karathi Research Institute stared at his displays in growing disbelief. As the galaxy's leading expert in comparative weapons technology, he had personally cataloged the lethality ratings of over 2 million different weapon systems against every known species in the galaxy. Every weapon had a kill rating. Every species had vulnerabilities. Until now. Run the simulation again, he instructed his AI systems for the 37th time. The holographic display lit up with a human figure, average height, standard bone density, typical muscle mass distribution. Around the figure materialized representations of weapons from across the galaxy: Vorthok plasma cannons, Zellurian energy disruptors, Meridian sonic devastators, Zarian molecular scramblers. One by one, the weapons fired. One by one, they failed to register any significant damage. "This cannot be correct," Dr. Sevtar muttered, his crystalline form flickering with agitation. He pulled up the test data from the recent human integration trials, comprehensive combat assessments designed to determine humanity's place in galactic military hierarchies. The results were beyond anomalous. They were terrifying. Plasma weapons that could melt through starship armor barely singed human skin. Energy disruptors that could tear apart molecular bonds caused mild discomfort. Sonic weapons that could shatter crystalline life forms were described by human test subjects as kind of annoying, like a really loud concert. The molecular scramblers, weapons that could disassemble organic matter at the atomic level, had produced the most disturbing result of all. Not only had they failed to harm the human test subjects, but several humans had actually asked if they could feel that tingly sensation again. Dr. Sevtar accessed the classified biological assessments. What he found made his worst fears seem optimistic. Human skin wasn't just tough. It was a complex, layered defense system that had evolved to handle radiation levels that would be instantly fatal to most galactic species. Human bones weren't just dense, they were crystalline matrices stronger than most manufactured armor plating. Human blood wasn't just efficient, it carried oxygen at concentrations that would be toxic to other life forms. But it was the neural system data that truly horrified him. Humans didn't just resist damage. Their pain response was so muted that they could function normally while experiencing trauma that would incapacitate or kill other species. They had redundant systems, adaptive healing, and a stress response that actually made them more dangerous when injured. "Sir," his research assistant, Dr. Velnara, approached nervously, "we've received the preliminary results from the psychological weapons testing. And fear inducers, despair generators, sanity scramblers, all standard galactic crowd control weapons." She paused. "The humans found them relaxing and asked if they could purchase some for home use." Dr. Sevtar's form began to dim, the Karathi equivalent of fainting. "There's more, sir. The humans have submitted a formal request to the Galactic Weapons Commission. They want to know if we have anything stronger to test. They're offering to volunteer for more challenging experiments." The implications hit Dr. Sevtar like a collapsing star. Humanity wasn't just immune to galactic weapons, they were beyond the scale of galactic warfare entirely. Every species in the galaxy had evolved in environments that, compared to Earth, were essentially paradise worlds. Humans had evolved in hell and thrived there. "Doctor," Velnara continued, "there's been an emergency session called at the Galactic Defense Council. 17 different species have submitted requests for immediate non-aggression pacts with humanity." Dr. Sevtar looked at his displays one final time. The human figure stood unchanged, surrounded by the galaxy's most feared weapons, completely unaffected. "Contact the human embassy," he said quietly. "Tell them we'd like to discuss mutual defense arrangements." "Sir? If we can't hurt them, Velnara, we need to make very sure they stay friendly." He began drafting his report to the Galactic Council, Priority Classification. Humans are not just immune to our weapons, they are beyond our entire concept of warfare. Recommend immediate diplomatic alliance. Alternative strategies do not exist. In his private notes, he added a single line that would never appear in any official document. We didn't discover a new species. We discovered what apex predators look like when they evolved on a death world, and then go exploring.